I have requests for information on your lineage from a few interested parties at the Winter Palace.
Andraste preserve me. Feel free to use those requests as kindling.
No, I shall take them. I want to know who pines for our commander. We can use this to our advantage.
I am not bait.
Hush. Just look pretty.
So you and,
Yes?
was she... I mean, did she ever...
Are you asking for details?
No, that would be, inappropriate.
You've styled your hair that way for ages now, Leliana. Why don't we do something new with it?
I'm used to the way it is.
What about our commander?
He does something with his hair already.
Oh, it does look very nice today.
I don't...
You mean it just gets that way on its own?
Not entirely.
Has either of you noticed the change in Morrigan? I fear for her.
Fear for her, rather than fearing what she will do. You do care.
I would have concern for anyone who came into contact with that thing.
If you squint, Lake Callanhad is shaped like a bunny.
Perhaps we should take a...
Oh, I think I see it.
Is it me, or is Cassandra more solemn than usual?
Lady Pendergast only contemplates what awaits the next divine.
You know Cassandra hates being called Lady Pendergast.
I look forward to seeing Divine Victoria's reaction to the ceremony around her inauguration.
So, Liliana, should I bow whenever you come into the room now?
The ceremony is not for a while.
It will be strange to see you and think, there walks Divine Victoria.
Then let us enjoy these moments while they last, as colleagues.
Or as friends?
What's this? A breach in decorum?
Perish the thought.
Do you ever wonder what lies at the edges of the map, past the seas?
No.
I think we have enough to worry about on this continent.
Of course, but... Inquisitor, you should know that your spy master is an incorrigible prankster.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, my things. In the courtyard.
The ruffles were very festive.
Leliana! It's a bit cold in here, don't you think?
We are in the mountains.
I'm more concerned about everything scattering whenever there's a draft.
Are the Templars satisfied with their accommodations?
How fancy do you think rooms were at the Circle? You seem to enjoy yourself at the Winter Palace, Liliana. Or was that part of the game?
Perhaps it was both.
The city has agreed to send us 6 guardsmen.
Not raw recruits. With luck, they'll know which end to grip a sword by.
A pity about Sir Michel.
Pity? The circumstances surrounding his death are a stain on this Inquisition.
The situation was complicated. I'm sorry about Nathalie.
She brought it on herself.
Did you find what you wanted in Valence?
Yes, everything, thanks to the Inquisitor.
That Dalish elf who joined us is eager, to say the least.
The Dalish possess great knowledge. We should be honored to have him with us. You have an admirer.
Not now.
Any news on rifts beyond reach of the Inquisition?
Yes, and it is not good.
Are you all right, Leliana?
Are you?
I suppose not. Haven was trying. Letters are pouring in from all corners. Congratulations, pledges of loyalty, conversions to Andraste.
All premature, until we deal with Corypheus.
Have the supplies reached our people in the Arbor Wilds?
I made sure of it. Too many strange plants there. We don't need stomach cramps sweeping the army.
Really? You did not notice?
I had no idea Lady Beverly was one of your people. You might have told me before I embarrassed myself.
Anything yet?
It is difficult to know if the lyrium in Redcliffe came from Kirkwall. The Herald only saw it in the future. Your soldiers seem energized lately, Commander.
Templars set high standards for discipline. They set our recruits a good example.
I didn't even know envy demons existed.
Nor I. Hiding in plain sight. Some must be impossible to find.
Not entirely. Envy is never satisfied with a single face for long.
I found the money. The Inquisition will compensate the families of those we lost at Haven.
Thank you. We cannot neglect our soldiers' training.
Can we neglect roads? Our allies cannot take the same route through the mountains we did.
If it was abandoned when we arrived, who named this place Skyhold?
Skyhold does seem more secure than Haven.
Only if we have the numbers to defend it.
Solus says it changed hands so many times the original builders can't be traced.
I read the House of Armitage once built a fortress in the vicinity 5 ages ago, but the records are lost.
It's all quiet in the hissing wastes.
Any remaining Venatori are stragglers. I imagine their failure has set heads rolling.
I'm still surprised you put such effort into staffing a fortress in Crestwood of all places.
The village as a strategic location, one that few would suspect us to hold so tightly.
A place like this serves no purpose without enough people to make the running worthwhile.
It was interesting to see how much has changed in Halam Sharal, and so little.
Madame Méprise is a fixture. The sun will grow cold before she retires. If you require any help finding this woman who leads the Venatori, I do keep contacts into winter.
Thank you, but I must involve as few people as possible. Calpurnia has a gift for ferreting out spies close to her door. You're doing it again.
Oh, I do apologize.
Now that's going to be in my head all day. So, the Ben Hasrath.
We will need to handle this carefully.
I will.
The Darkspawn have been driven back on the Storm Coast.
Let us pray they do not return.
I should inspect the condition of the trebuchets. They must be calibrated to reach the proper range.
Again? How many times will you be doing that? Is Knight Captain Ryland satisfied with his post?
It's not an easy assignment, but if anyone can handle the approach, it's him.
Crestwood has had no further trouble with the undead.
After what happened, it will take time for the village to recover.
My scouts report no signs of danger in the pass nearby.
I will arrange patrols to ensure it stays that way.
We've all seen the report now, yes? Leliana, future Leliana, was frightening.
Wait, is it was frightening or is frightening? Is going to be frightening?
I'm not her. I hope you all understand that.
Inquisitor, we were...
Eagerly awaiting your presence. Some of us more than others.
I wasn't... I was. We have work to do.
Of course.
You read the report?
It was unusual. Is he always so blunt?
Yes.
I've arranged an accord between the Marquis and the Dowager.
Wonder of wonders. Perhaps they can be useful to us after all.
A captain sent back sketches of the walls. Our experts say they look elven.
Interesting. Does Corypheus send scholars to find something the elves buried? Or something buried with them? I have not asked in a while. How goes the hunt for Samson?
We're close. I know it.
If I can help you any further...
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You were saying something about... Cullen?
Yes. Haven has limited space for our soldiers to train. Perhaps we could set up something over here.
Chancellor Roderick came to speak with me. Could you try not to antagonize him?
If I offend the man so easily, perhaps he should try leaving me alone. Has Cassandra spoken to you about my new recruits?
They are not your recruits, Commander. They're ours.
We are garnering interest from the capital.
You're not pleased?
I am not convinced we are prepared for the full scrutiny of Val Royeaux. Have you kept in touch with our friends in Lady Esterly's estate?
Several bards will play for her tomorrow night. We will have names soon enough. I have something for you, Commander. The soldiers the Herald rescued from the Fallermire arrived an hour ago.
Thank the Maker. We need good news.
Someone's turning into a bit of a dragon hunter, I've heard. How are the rescue efforts? Have they found anyone alive?
Excavation is slow, as you can imagine. Well...
Indeed.
The chantry has yet to collapse on itself. That's something.
There will be guidance. No doubt Madame Vivienne will deliver edicts when she becomes divine.
The people won't accept a mage.
We shall see.
Any news on why Corypheus is sending people to explore elven ruins of all things?
No, I suspect he keeps the reason secret, even from his inner circle.
What have your ears heard, Leliana? Anything new we don't already know about?
No, nothing. My scouts still comb the hills for clues about the explosion. I'll take what I can find.
There's nothing to do with fairness. We simply can't accommodate them if they bring that many servants.
I will speak to the Duchess. She can be reasoned with, after a fashion.
Master Dennett's horses are a fine addition to our stables. I will see they are well tended. Can you arrange what we discussed earlier, Ambassador?
Of course. Are you all right? You've been... ever since...
I'm fine. With rifts contained in the area, we can send in smaller groups to offer relief.
I agree. Are you well?
A headache, nothing more.
How is Baron Edward?
Cold, I imagine. Why?
If the red lyrium continues to grow, the cold will be the least of his problems. Word is spreading that the wardens were banished.
There have been murmurs from some quarters about what might happen if another blight comes.
What happened in Adamant is a shame. You're concerned.
The consequences of drinking from that well... Never mind.